In this video, I want to share with you something that is of critical importance to people in the United States today, perhaps around the world, and that is how to create automated supplemental income. You see, we are in the middle of a crisis. The coronavirus poses a threat to many Americans' health and current financial well-being, but it also has the potential to derail an individual's future retirement security. There's actually a global crisis happening right now, and most people are not even aware of it. And I'm not talking about the COVID pandemic, although it plays a role in this crisis as well. I'm talking about retirement. Many Americans were already underprepared for retirement, not having saved enough for their futures by the time they were ready to leave the workforce. The global pandemic may make it even harder to afford to retire. You see, there are approximately 4 million workers aged 55 to 70 who have been forced into early retirement due to the COVID-19 pandemic. A quarter of non-retired Americans have nothing saved for retirement. 22% have less than $5,000 in savings earmarked for retirement. Another 5% have between $5,000 and $25,000 put away, and only 16% have saved $200,000 or more. This means that 84% of Americans have less than $200,000 saved for retirement. Yes, folks, we're in a crisis. An incredible 42% of the U.S. labor force is now working from home full time. About another 33% are not working, a testament to the savage impact of the lockdown recession. 22.2 million jobs have been lost during the pandemic. Half of all adults who say they lost a job due to the coronavirus outbreak are still unemployed. And even if they didn't lose a job, many workers have had to reduce their hours or take a pay cut due to the economic fallout from the pandemic. So I've got a question for you. What if you didn't have to work in a fixed location? What if you were not required to maintain certain hours of work? What if you didn't have to have employees? What if you needed little or no capital investment and you didn't have to keep any inventory? What if your products were totally unique to you? You aren't selling something that customers can buy elsewhere, especially from major department stores. What if your business was about something that really interested you? And what if you didn't need specialized skills, licenses, or certifications? You cannot be fired, as you will not be dependent upon one boss. You don't have to work a 40-hour week from 9 to 5. You work when you want, for as long as you want, or as little as you want. It depends upon you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk today about a method for having an online business called print on demand. And you are going to basically follow 3 steps. You're going to create an e-commerce website using either WooCommerce or Shopify. You're going to design products and integrate with print on demand. And the print on demand company is going to fulfill your order and drop ship to your customers. I'm going to show you how you can get a fully functional website and how I'm going to teach you how to use this. Additionally, you can sell your products on various other marketplaces, including Etsy, eBay, and Amazon. You can pick any niche that interests you: pets, locations, travel, careers, hobbies, sports, lifestyle, family and relationships, seasonal, humor, or some combination, such as a niche plus a location. I'm going to show you how you can use royalty-free images and text, and you can create an unlimited number of customized products that are uniquely yours. And I'm going to show you how to determine what is selling so that you can apply it to your niche and make your own designs at no cost. These designs can be applied to a large number of products, from t-shirts and coffee mugs to towels, curtains, even shoes. Items will be automatically uploaded to your website. All you have to do is market and sell your products. The print on demand company will not only create your products on the fly, but ship them to your customers using your address. So before I get into the specifics, let me tell you how this works. Basically, it's a process called dye sublimation. And these large print on demand companies have these printers that cost $100,000 or more, and they print your designs and create the product as somebody actually places an order. You can actually print on just about anything. Shoes, obviously shirts, mugs, hats, bags, just about anything you want. So first, you're going to need a design. And what you do is you basically go out and you do a Google search and you search for funny or motivational quotes. Then you download some appropriate royalty-free graphics and you combine the two to create your own version of a design that you can then utilize. For example, you see here on the screen that I combined a female skier with a bunch of butterflies and added in a quote about how my boyfriend said I skied like a girl, and I said if he skied a little faster, he could too. So you combine these things into a design, and then you take them to your print on demand partner. And you want to have a print on demand partner that syncs automatically to your store. So let me give you here a live demo and show you exactly how this works. So I have here a website that I created called Adventures in Skiing. And you can see there's a button right here that says Start Shopping. And as I scroll down here, I've actually got some products that I've already created using these print on demand principles that I'm going to be showing you here today. Like I said, you can print on just about anything: socks and shoes and hats, face masks, kind of anything you want, puzzles, jackets, even a full-blown Hawaiian shirt here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to one of my print on demand partners, and you can see I've got this set up here to where I can actually create products and submit them to a WooCommerce website, a Shopify website, an Etsy store, and so forth. Let's go ahead and pick this WooCommerce website, Adventures in Skiing, and I'm going to add a new product. Now, just to keep this super simple, I'm going to create a t-shirt. Now, t-shirts may not be the thing that you want to sell, but as you can see, there's a bunch of different things that you can do. But I'm just going to go ahead and select a t-shirt here. And I'm going to come down and I am going to choose one that's got lots of different colors. This one for $12.95. Now that includes both the price of the t-shirt and the printing on it. Then all I need to do is drop my design here. Well, I'm going to upload a new design. And I'm going to pull this off of my computer here. And I am going to select this graphic that I have created here that I called Vitamin Ski. And I upload that onto, in this case, the Printful server, and I place it on my shirt. Now you can see here, I can actually move this up and down and around however I want to. I can choose different colors. So if I come back here to the product, I can see that I've got this in Irish green and sport gray. The sport gray and the ash in particular don't look too good. The sky doesn't look that good either. So let's turn off some of these lighter colored ones and let's pick some brighter colors to go in here. The orange looks okay. the olive, the royal, the red, the forest. So some of these darker colors actually look a little bit better than the lighter colors. So we'll go with some of the brighter colors here. Let's take a look here. The green doesn't look that good because I've got some green going on in there. And the orange doesn't look that great to me either. So let's actually take the orange and the green out of there, and we'll make it available in these different colors. Okay. Then we go and we proceed to mock-ups. Now this image is simply a royalty-free image that I found and some text that I combined into the two. I can see here that there's different styles of mock-ups that I can select. Let's choose one where we can see the person here, and let's make the blue here be the primary image. We proceed to the details. We can edit the details here to say whatever we want. So we'll call this shirt, I need vitamin ski t-shirt. And we can change our description out here. Say whatever we want. We'll just repeat the I need vitamin ski. And then what category or categories is this going to go into? So I have a category here of men's t-shirts, and I'm also going to put it into women's t-shirts. So I can put it into multiple categories. I go to the pricing and I specify the pricing as to how much I want to charge for this shirt. It's defaulting here to $19, but let's say that I want to charge more for it than that. I want to charge $24 for this t-shirt, and the larger sizes will be a little bit more, so that we're making like an $11 to $12 profit on each of these things. And super large sizes we'll charge even more for, and we submit that to our store. That's all it takes. You'll notice it says that it's generating the print files and it's pushing this to the store. Well, let's come over here to our website now, and let's actually go to start shopping. And let's jump over to men's clothing and men's shirts. Let's see, that was a men's t-shirt that we put that into. And we named the shirt, I need vitamin C. So let's actually come down here and let's see what we said. Did it not get pushed up there yet? Let's go to the next page here. Let's actually go back to that first page. I think it just hadn't gotten all the way pushed up there yet. It happens fairly quickly, but not 100% instantaneously. So we come back here and yep, sure enough, there it is. I need vitamin ski t-shirt. So our shirt is now on our website. Someone can come in here, they can choose the color that they want, they can choose the size that they want, and it updates this. Now, when somebody adds this to the cart and they go and they actually check out, the print on demand partner is going to get that order and they are going to print it to the specifications that the customer selected here, the color and the size using the graphic that they selected. And they are going to drop ship it using my address and send it directly to the customer. So I never have to take control of any inventory. And basically I get paid the difference between what it costs to produce the shirt and how much I charge for it. Now, let me show you one other really cool product type that you can do here. That's a simple thing, just doing a t-shirt. But let's add a new product here now. And let's do what we call an all over print. Rather than doing this on a shirt, which we could do an all over print shirt, let's actually come down here and let's go to women's clothing and let's do leggings. Okay, this might be something like yoga pants. It could be, you could utilize these leggings as long underwear, for example. Let's go ahead and choose an all over print legging for the women. Let's add our design here, and we're going to upload another file. And this time I'm going to utilize what's called a seamless pattern. This basically means that I can duplicate this pattern and you're not going to see any edges on it. So we'll just pick this one that's kind of this abstract looking file that we created here. It's got a face on it and so forth. And we're simply going to place that graphic onto our item here. And you'll notice it says that I need to scale this down. Well, I knew that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I am actually going to make this be as small as I can, which now it doesn't cover everything. So I'm going to jump over here to make a pattern. And I'm simply going to pick a block pattern. And now that pattern is replicated across the entire product here. Under the product itself, I'm going to choose a stitch color. I'll just pick black here. And I can put a label on the inside of this as well, basically specifying that I want to have some kind of a label on the inside of this, which I'm going to pick my logo for my site here. So people will know now that this actually is where this particular item came from. I can come over here to 3D view and I can take a look at what these leggings are going to look like in 3D. Looks pretty good to me. I can then go to the mock-up view and it goes in and it creates the mock-up of this all over print product for me. The rest of the process is pretty much the same. So when it gets done processing the files, I can choose to go to the mock-ups. And you'll notice it says that the preview isn't available. We don't need to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and choose a lifestyle mock-up here with a woman actually wearing this. I'm going to go to the details, and rather than just calling this leggings, I'm going to say abstract print leggings. And then we can say something else here like stay warm when skiing with these colorful leggings. Whatever I want to say, go to my pricing, how much I'm going to charge. Again, they have a default price in here. I want to charge more than that for my leggings. So I'm going to put in the price that I want. I'm going to charge $47 for those and submit that to my store. I forgot something in there. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but I actually forgot to put in the category that I wanted those leggings to appear in. So now what I'm going to do, it's coming over here, it's pushing this to my store. I'm going to come back to my store and I can edit products in my store without having to go back to my print on demand partner. So in this case here, I'm going to go to all of my products. And it is going to show me the latest products that it's put in there. That one's not quite pushed up there yet, so we'll wait just a second here and reload this page. And once we see that the abstract print leggings have appeared in here, I can do an edit of this or a quick edit, either one. I'm just going to do a quick edit here and change this from accessories as my category and put it down here is women's leggings and update that product. Oops, I picked the wrong thing. It's okay if you pick the wrong thing, you just come back here and you do that again. So we come down here and we do a quick edit, change it out from accessories to women's leggings. And we click this update button down here. And let's actually view that product on our store. Here is the full product. Looks great on this, our model here. And again, we can add things to our cart. As soon as we add it to the cart, the print on demand company gets notified. They start to build the product and they ship it directly to our customers. This is a fantastic business model for anyone that needs some additional income because you are not keeping any inventory or having to do any shipping yourself. But how exactly do you know if a product is going to sell? Yeah, it's great that you can do this, but is it really going to sell once you create the designs? Well, what you do is you actually go out there and you do some research on Etsy, on Amazon, on Google, and you see what products are actually selling. You'll notice down here, I've got this arrow here, for example, and it's saying popular right now on Etsy is this quarantine t-shirt. And it tells you how many reviews it's gotten. And when you click on it, actually how many of those products it has sold. So you know that a shirt here that says quarantine is popular and you can create a similar design of your own and it is going to sell because that is something that's popular. You don't want to pick on things that are not selling. Now, where are you going to sell? Well, you're going to sell on your own online store. I showed you WooCommerce. We can do this with Shopify as well. You're also going to want to sell on various marketplaces, places where people already are congregating and looking to buy these kinds of products, such as Etsy, eBay, and Merch by Amazon. This is actually my Merch by Amazon account. And you'll notice here that I've got this shirt that says, ask me about my online store. And if you go to Amazon, the shirt that says, ask me about my online store is actually available and it is shipped and sold by Amazon. Amazon is the print on demand partner in this particular case here. You'll notice it says that the brand is Web Stores Limited. The cost is $20. It's prime shipping. So Amazon basically prints these on demand, much the same way that they print books on demand and ship them out to their customers. The other thing that you're going to want to know is, where do I find these images? That was a pretty cool thing that you did there with the all over printing. Where can I get images like that? Well, what you do is I put some sites up here, uh, and you're going to go to these sites and you're going to look for royalty-free images. Pixabay is totally free. You can get vector images there. Some of the other ones that I've listed up here, you may have to pay a small amount for a particular image or for a monthly subscription or something, but you can get tons and tons of, I mean, literally millions of images from these various sites. Then you're going to need some way to edit that image and actually create your own design. There are places that you can do this for free online. Lunapic and Canva are two great options where you can combine images and text and come up with your own designs. There are some paid choices that I've listed up here as well. If you are really into graphic design, you might do something like Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop or Paint Shop Pro or something. I use Paint Shop Pro on a lot of my different images that I create. GIMP is another free program that you can use to edit images out. And so you'll have to learn a little bit here about image editing and how to add text to images in order to create your own designs. But it's pretty easy to do this. Like I said, you just go to a place, like in this case here, I went to Pixabay. I'm looking for a penguin, and I choose vector graphics rather than photographs. You can do this same type of thing here, like on Creative Fabrica. You can look for the penguin images, and then you download those and turn around and upload them into an editing program, such as into Lunapic here, where you can come in there and then edit that image out the way that you want, or into Canva, and you can combine these graphics with these quotes and these sayings, these funny remarks and memes that you've found online to create your own designs. Some of the print-on-demand partners that I've been using include Printful. That's the one that I just showed you. Printify, Guten, Custom Cat, Yoicall, and Pillow Profits. These are all great print-on-demand partners. And I utilize multiple print-on-demand partners because they all have different kinds of products. So for example, you saw that I have some shoes on my site, including some snow boots. Well, those actually come from Pillow Profits. Whereas other items I have on my ski website, I have the full face warm-up face mask called a balaclava. Those come from Yoicall and so forth. So I utilize multiple print-on-demand partners depending upon the kinds of products that I want to sell. And this is really important. You want to sell products that relate to the target market, to the niche that you are trying to serve. Now, a niche is not, I want to sell pillows or I want to sell t-shirts. You want to have a very specific niche that you are targeting. I've thrown up here a ton of ideas. You could use all kinds of hobbies and leisure, sports, location and travel, careers, pets. Pets are huge. Lifestyle related things, family and relationships, seasonal humor, and you can combine these things. Certainly, we all know about things like soccer moms, but you know, if you just take a look up here and you say, "Hey, I'm interested in gardening with a location." So you could say gardeners in California, gardeners in Colorado, gardeners in Texas, whatever. You could have names related to things. So you could actually put surnames of things. You could have all different ways of combining these different types of niche ideas. So the question that I've got is, what are you going to do? We have this crisis. People have gotten laid off from their jobs. People are not able to retire. Uh, this is a fantastic way of supplementing your income. Now, you could do nothing. You could do it yourself. I've given you a ton of information here. You could go out there and you could create your own WooCommerce or Shopify store, and you could go to Printify and do the integrations yourself. Uh, it's entirely possible to do it yourself, or you could let me help you. Uh, but the point is, you can do this. You simply select the niche, you select the e-commerce platform that you're going to use, create a storefront, you research what's hot, you make some designs, and you start selling. They're your designs. You don't have any inventory. You don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have any fixed hours. You can't be fired. So let me show you why letting me help you is your best option. I'm going to take all these different things that I've shared with you here today about WooCommerce and Shopify and Etsy and Merch by Amazon and so forth. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to actually integrate that for you, utilizing some of the print-on-demand partners that I've talked about. And then I'm going to create your very first design for you. I'm going to get you totally up and running and show you how to do this so that you can go out there and you can build your own brand and you can be making a supplemental income in your spare time. Now, what's it going to cost to do all this? Great question. These are actual costs that I charge people right now for building an e-commerce website. The cost is $3,500. I have an online training that I share with them that's another $1,000. And then I do customization and be a virtual webmaster for a month is $500. Ongoing hosting and support is just $49 a month. That's how much it costs. I'm not going to charge that. I have a special that I call my retirement/COVID discount, where basically what you're going to do is you're going to pay $200 down and then $200 a month for 12 months. Shopify has fees of $29 a month. That hosts your Shopify website. If you choose to use WooCommerce instead, I'm going to match that for WooCommerce hosting. So you don't have any additional costs with one platform versus another. And for each person that you sign up to be in this program, I'm going to give you a $200 credit. So basically, if you sign enough other people up into this program, then you could get yours for free. But that's what it's going to cost. And like I said, I am really excited that this is a great way for people to build a supplemental income during their retirement. You don't have to be a greeter at Walmart. You don't have to be a stalker at Home Depot. You don't have to be driving an Uber. You can work on your own time and still remain retired. So if this is something that interests you, reach out to me, let me know, and we'll get you started.